So there's a quote I love by Toni Morrison. She said, if there's a book that you want to read but it hasn't been written yet, then you must write it, and I will help you. I have been writing books since the early 1980s. I've written probably or edited well over 200 books, including many award winners and 5 current bestsellers. But one of my top passions beyond writing is actually to work with people to pull their book out of them, and I love it. I call it book mentoring. I think book mentoring is different than book coaching or editing, because a mentor takes a personal interest in you and in your project. And if I take a personal interest in you and in your project, I'm with you all the way from the beginning inception to the marketing and the distribution of your book. So part of my philosophy of book mentoring is, I really don't think that you need to go away to the mountain or the cabin and retire from your job and so forth to work on your book. I don't think your book has to be something that you endure. The process I use helps you realize that writing can be, and completing your book can be savored and enjoyed like life itself. In my process, you start wherever you're inspired. You start in the middle, you start at the end, you start at the very beginning, and you let the book unfold. And that sounds like sort of mumbo jumbo, but it's not at all. It completely helps you access all the creativity that you have and all the connections from your life in fresh ways that you've never done before. My early mission was to reach more people in less time and in a better way. What I like to do in my book mentoring is help people do the same thing. So we want you to do a book that doesn't go in your basement. We want to do a book that is the best of you and that communicates to people and really makes a significant impression on people out there, so that lots of people buy your book. Not just this book, but maybe the next book too. If I take on a project or a book mentoring project, I want 2 things. When we're all done, I want a beautiful book that you put together that is going to touch a lot of people out there. And I want you to know how to do the next book yourself in a much easier and more relaxed way, so that if you choose to, you can build a whole library of beautiful books, like I have.